I hope your day is going fine in Cybertronian alt modes, am I right? Before the Transformers were reformatted into your common jets, cars, and tape recorders, they were weird alien-shaped vehicles and didn't have to sneak around as much, as these were just another form of transportation on their homeworld. Some are good-looking and others are yoga poses. The first episode of G1 set the framework for what vehicles on this fictional robotic planet would look like, even if they were limited in terms of screen time. The Seekers were the first to have their Tetrajets as figures in the Siege line, or sort of, depending on your outlook, because that line was all about Cybertronian alt modes. However, characters like Bumblebee, Jazz, and Wheeljack didn't get figures of their Cybertronian forms until years later. All three were, or are in Wheeljack's case as of 2024, Target exclusives. However, unlike Origin B and Jazz, Origin Wheeljack was placed in a normal Legacy United box instead of a buzzworthy Bumblebee one, meaning he's technically another Wave 2 figure I skipped down on until now, but I'm still gonna label this video as buzzworthy so he doesn't feel left out when I review Space Jazz and Space Bee. Whenever I find them, that is. Saw B on clearance and I still regret not buying him.
You must be some kind of a dumbass.
And as stated in this video, I didn't even see Jazz in stores and I probably won't anytime soon. Oh hi eBay. Origin Jack takes the look of the Autobots' #1 weapons engineer and plasters him with vehicle mode kibble. A necessary side effect because of what he becomes, and shockingly not annoying when handling because everything in the legs are clipped in so well. However, I'm not a huge fan of the short arms. They look a tad bit goofy and the panels have a fascination with unclipping. My copy is also cursed with slightly loose joints, but doesn't stop him from posing well, and I can see why people don't like the colors on the Earthrise because this white is perfect. The accessories consist of his ever so famous shoulder-mounted or regular gun, these two flower-like cog pieces that'll be relevant in the other mode, and a blue piece of glass that's also relevant in the other mode. However, in robot mode, it can become a cape, and it looks retarded, so no. Now, before we get into the mode you're actually going to buy this figure for, let me just go off topic and stop the video in its tracks to painstakingly tell you that I'm not a huge fan of panel-heavy conversions, because they're fiddly and more difficult to deal with, hence why I don't buy movie figures or masterpieces. However, surprisingly, this figure hasn't convinced me of the contrary, but it can be addicting once you get the hang of things, and this lunchbox of a delivery truck is honest to God the best vehicle mode I've seen on one of these things. Even if he's technically a hover cart, I wish he had tiny tabs to roll, and if you're a moron who decided to not pick up B when he was on clearance, the opening back chassis is going to feel worthless when it comes to displaying. But when it comes to normal play, the rules don't matter. TR Cosmos is an okay substitute.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
And I'm sure if you look hard enough, you can fit a lot of things back here. The flowers become buzzsaws for the front bumper, and the blue piece of glass becomes a blast shield for the rest of the car, and it doesn't look retarded, so yes. So originally I was going to return Origin Wheeljack because the panel-heavy nature turned me off. However, the more I messed around with this thing, the more I appreciate how it works, because while writing this video, I think I transformed it over 17 times. And in my eyes, that's the mark of a recommendable figure. He won't mean anything if you're an Earth mode purist. However, if you wish to own a major piece of Transformer history, specifically the first Cybertronian we saw on TV screens in 1984, Mr. Fake-Ass Millennial, there are usually exactly 2 at every Target to my knowledge. So if you don't want to miss out, I suggest you get them while they're still hot and ready. If you found the video enjoyable, then I invite you to press the like button and comment down below, as this slaps the algorithm and makes it realize I'm making videos fine people like you want to watch. Also, if you want even more content, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on other platforms in the description or the QR code on screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again, may whatever time or place treat you well.